Hey everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We just shared our poem with the world's cutest girl,
She's
Sayori,
perfect.
and
She's
now we
perfect.
got these other three. So, any preferences on which order we go?
Natsuki is gonna suck because I don't have my falsetto right now, so let's knock her out.
Okay, let's do. Not.
I'm saying
okay.
let's do it now so I don't have to worry about
Sure,
it.
that's valid.
Yeah.
Let's do Natsuki. Good.
Nice. Damn it. I thought I was gonna get a break. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked? I'm
Pass.
changing them because I don't have the falsetto.
That's totally fair. Make it just growly.
I'm making it growly and nasal.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Okay.
I love it.
So, I have two things to say.
Do you love it or do you love it?
So here's my comment about it. The thing that throws me off is that the Eagles Can Fly is the title, but it's also something that's used as an example in here, so every single time we get to Eagles Can Fly, I'm like, wait, I don't know. It throws me off. I actually think it's cute, but I don't know. Maybe if there was just no title. Maybe no title is the way to go with
Untitled.
this one. Untitled.
Untitled makes it sound so dark, though.
I know,
like,
that's
this
true.
This is my untitled work.
No, that's cute.
Monkeys can climb! Like,
That's fair.
yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest!
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment.
Thanks for
I
letting
don't
me
really
know,
care how
Roscoe.
old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, that was a short one. Good.
Nice.
Excellent.
Let's
All
do
right.
a little Yuri.
Yuri, it's time.
We're just going straight down. Nice.
Yep. Yuri stares at the poem.
Not like
Yeah, Yuri does not
it.
approve.
Yuri likes the line about fleeing and dreams. I like it when you ran away from your dreams, but past that.
But everything else is way too...
Where's all the homicide?
Yeah, right? I feel like it was missing vivaciousness somewhere in the middle.
Oh, contamination.
Yeah. A minute passes. More than enough for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Ouch. Right in the neck.
Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be, I guess that it might be, Jesus, I guess that it might be after reading that through it. That's a weird sentence, Yuri.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Yeah, I got it. It's just a weird sentence. Sorry about that. Oh, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yuri buries her
You're
face
a
in her
little
hands.
wreck.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere.
I don't think blazers morph to boobs like that.
They don't. I need to inform the artist that maybe they need to see somebody actually wear a blazer.
I think blazers actually cover them up a bit. Not morph around them.
Yep. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I
You're
really
right,
didn't
I do
notice.
like the sprite with her playing with her hair, though.
Yeah, like her
Yeah.
hands and her hair is really cute.
I like it.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her
That's-
demeanor.
it's actually
demeanor
really good
totally
advice
changes.
for young
No, I know
writers,
it's
yeah.
like okay. I think the thing that surprises me like most about this game so far is that these characters are actually fairly well written. Like they're
Yeah.
giving actual comment. Like I don't know, the author's chosen to give these guys different approaches to poetry and also just different like personalities and behaviors, but it's all like fairly legitimate. Like
Yeah.
I think Natsuki's point was a really good one. And
A
I
really
think
good
Yuri's
one.
point is a pretty good one.
And
like,
Sayori
what
was
the-
there.
Yeah, and like what the heck is this game?
I don't know.
Why are we learning about poetry?
I can't wait. I
Sure.
really hope it's all a con, and that actually there's nothing creepy about this game.
And the title, like the final like ending card is just like, hey,
Help us
so
continue
as a
to
publicity
prank the-
stunt,
yeah.
we're trying to prank everybody. Let's spread the word that this is a really creepy
It'd be
game.
really clever. Man, would that be
I
funny.
know. Okay, once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, except for when Gina voices her, which is a problem, but whatever. And she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
I think I'm gonna bring up we should play Doki Doki Literature Club in my English 225 class.
So we can learn about poetry.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
I thought she gave great feedback. Go away.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Damn.
It's rude to say really mean things behind somebody's back when they're not listening.
I wouldn't ever want to say something that harsh about her. Man, if you knew this, you wouldn't even like her anymore.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read
Oh
your
yeah,
poem
shit, we
now?
haven't read her poem yet.
Please do.
1 sec, my headphones fell out.
It's okay, it's just like kind of a nice little beach vibe.
Yeah, but like, the second it was missing, I felt like my entire engagement with the game disappeared.
Was gone.
So, yeah, okay,
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Of course you would.
Yuri smiles
you talk
dreamily.
a lot. We're trying to be like the shy one.
Yeah, except she only, like, on the other hand, she's only talked like 3 times.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's like she has to warm herself up to it, and then she talks a lot, but like getting past that hurdle seems to be
Yeah,
pretty hard for
that's
her.
true.
Yeah. Which I actually think is a decent characterization. Yeah. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Have you ever written a poem and there's a word that you use and you're like, fuck yeah, that word? I swear to God, she was alone in her room and she wrote tendrils of my hair and was like, hell yeah.
I guess, honestly, this feels like... this is such a stupid thing. This feels like she had the word flickers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know, like...
But
yeah.
still, she was proud of tendrils.
No, I agree with you, but like, it's... I don't know. I like when you're reading a poem to try to figure out what they started with. Like, what's the thing that you were like, you're like, I'm gonna write a poem.
Yeah.
And you usually have like a thing. Sometimes it's a rhyme, sometimes it's a word, sometimes it's a whole concept. But in this one, it just sounded like she liked the idea of flickers because it's both a light and like a reflection or a ghost or something like that. And then she's like, haha, I am a genius. I will share my thought process with the club. And this is her new voice.
And I'm gonna, I like this. It's compelling.
So, yeah.
Well, let's hear her thought process behind it.
Let's hear her thought process. Let's see, Yuri, what's your thoughts? Did I still call her Yuki earlier?
I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
I don't listen when you speak.
Thanks. Thanks, bud.
Imagine that. Like, asking someone just be like, I've never listened to a word you said, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you such a long time to read.
Ooh.
I'm illiterate.
I
Yuri.
don't know any... What does the word flicker mean?
I've never... You used the word illuminate.
Tendril.
You're right. Tendrils was the second word, and I had to spell it out letter by letter. What's your problem?
I had my phone. I looked it up when you weren't looking. Like...
It was a journey. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
The script's cursive?
Well, I feel like, yeah, maybe.
What is script? I think it's cursive.
I think it's cursive. Was that in cursive? Did I just read cursive?
Yeah.
It wasn't cursive?
She wrote it in cursive,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Alright.
I had no memory of this.
Cool.
That's a relief.
Oh no, you know the cough is bad when I tried to do ouin and I couldn't.
I know.
It's my best skill.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short.
Oh, Jesus! Okay, fine, I give up on headphones.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really
Okay, this is a really strange thing to comment on, but it's because I'm reading whenever Yuri's on screen and her sprites transition. But she does this one where she's got like her arms like in front and then she moves her arms to the back, but it looks like she's ripping her shirt open.
I literally thought the same thing. I was like, Yuri.
Every time I'm like, Yuri, so passionate.
I love this poem!
Every time I'm like, really? I didn't know you were so into it.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Most of my other ones have blood, sex, death, gore.
I'm really into Guro.
So...
I love hentai. Have you heard my... Really quick. In my performance class at school, one of the things we always do is you always hear it acting raising the stakes. And so it's like setting your given circumstances so that you can blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows this in acting so that you know exactly who you're talking to and all this stuff. But it's always really funny because our teacher is always trying to raise the stakes to like a level. And so it's always sex, drugs, and death is always this big thing. So it's like you're singing, name a Disney song, any Disney song.
I can show you the world.
I can show you the world. Okay, what are your stakes? And you're like, I'm on a magic carpet ride and I want her to love me. And he's like, no. If you don't show her the world, she'll be stuck in a room forever and eventually kill herself because she's a heroin addict. So you gotta get her out of there and show her that there's other possibilities. If not, she'll die. Do it again. And you're like, I can show you the world. You're like bawling, like, it's shining and shimmering. Don't use that needle. Like... So I imagine that's her writing. She's like...
Okay, genuine question.
Yeah?
If those are always the stakes, does it, improve their acting?
So much.
Okay.
And that's just, like, step one. You raise your stakes and then you start to, like...
I mean, raising, absolutely. I'm just wondering
But then you start to morph in a bunch of other stuff and it's, like, layering on top. But the first layer is always finding your battle. So it's always, like... If you are like, I need to give you this information, you're immediately connected with what the other person's saying.
Yeah.
If it's like... it's a nice night on the town and I want to be with you, you're not connected.
Okay, that's fair.
It's really interesting stuff.
Cool.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Ooh, okay.
Alright, actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Roscoe.
Why are you playing?
It's
Stop
okay.
Snapchatting!
It was a Snapchat.
Stop Snapchatting!
You were
on a
talking to
fucking
yourself. I thought it
recording.
was a good opportunity. Keep talking to yourself.
If I freaking see you on Snapchat. Oh god, really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, even though it took you a half hour to read it. But but remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Wow.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Shit, I wrote about clouds and...
There was a dream once. I think you would have liked it. I hadn't even
But
thought
only
of
the
that.
fact that I fled from it.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Aw.
I think she's cute, honestly. Like, I mean, it's different than Sayori, but like, I actually think Yuri's pretty well written.
Yeah,
In the same way that
I sort of like all four.
Yeah,
of them,
in the same
honestly.
way that I genuinely like Natsuki.
Like a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
I
alright.
have no strong feelings about Monica.
Well, let's see if we're gonna have some after this conversation. You want to click on her next time?
Sure,
We'll finish
sounds
the
good.
conversation? Okay, we'll do that then.
Bye.
I wanted a better ending than that, but just like, okay,
Nah, I'm done.
fuck off.
Farewell.
Just the look on your face. I wish they could see it. Just like, fuck them. I don't care.
I don't
I'm living
care.
my own life. I want to date Monica. Like.